Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We are here in North Wales this weekend, here with some friends who are currently off climbing a mountain. I've come off separately to come take some photos. And as I was walking up, I found this lovely shot. I'm actually opting to shoot this with the ZV-E10 with a 10 to 18 mil. So we're shooting this fully wide open at 10 mil. And we're gonna make this little waterfall here in the lower left thirds. And then leads through to this tree over here in our mid-ground, then Tryfan in the back. And we put Tryfan at the top of frame on this super wide angle to exaggerate its height. But the composition is pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory. It just kind of jumped out at me. We're actually going to be heading much further up, but saw this and thought we should just grab it. So we do have a circular polarizer on. I'm going to be trying to achieve a shutter speed of at least a second. 2-second timer. Okay, so 1 second's a little bit too much, so we'll just ease that off a bit. Let's do half a second. Take that again. If that worked, I'll put it on screen now. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pack up and keep heading up there. Like I said, I'm actually here with friends, and right now they are scaling some scramble up to the top of that summit there. And I decided on going on a little detour. So I'm like, there's some good photo spots on the other route. So that's what we're doing today. And then later on, we'll meet back up, have a little wild camp and hang out, have some fun. But there's a key shot further up here, which I'm keen to get. I've seen many other people take it. Like I said earlier, the light's a bit hit and miss. I mean, you can see behind me, it's trying to do something. Just gotta be patient, I guess, wait out, see what happens. Yeah, anyway, gonna keep heading up and see what I can find. See if you can find some other photos along the way. I mean, look at this business. So pretty. And the sun is coming out over there. What a treat. Wow. Look at this. Beautiful. Now the problem with the photos I'm taking from this specific location is the background's never going to change. The background is always going to be Tryfan. It's just the foreground that's going to change. So I guess the object of this morning is to find interesting foregrounds. Spot I've been wanting to get to. Now, this photo I've seen, this photo I've got in mind, has been shot 1,000,000 times. Probably one of the most iconic photos of this area. Oh. And here's the question. Just because a photograph has been taken 1,000,000 times like this view, does that then mean you shouldn't take it? I mean, I haven't hiked all this way not to take the photo. So I think you should take it. Get your version of the shot. That's what I plan on doing anyway. So, what I want to do, or what I like to do when I get to location is just walk around handheld. I know I want some foreground in this and not just the wall. I'm a sport for choice. We got the path, we got some rocks. So what I like to do is just handhold and kind of feel out the composition, the focal length, see what works. Do we go tight, wide? And if I'm honest, I think there's at least 3 or 4 compositions to be had here. I think the first one's going to include this rock. So that's what we're going to work on first. So it's easy to be handheld and check these things before you lock it off on a tripod. So we'll get the tripod out now. Right, so the first composition, I'm going on a frame, I'm going for a landscape, a horizontal to begin with, and we're using this cluster of rocks here in the foreground because it's mirroring Trifan in the background. And through the midground, we've got the wall, and of course, that iconic ladder. And then in the background, I can't remember what that lake's called, but I'll put it down below. Super simple. I think we'll throw a polarizer on this. So again, first composition, super simple. Got the rocks in the foreground, acting as a mirror image of Trifan in the background. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I know I moaned about the light to begin with, but this haze, this atmosphere started to come in and it's providing a little bit of separation to the mountains in the background. Then obviously got the lake and the road and a little cluster of trees. I didn't know there's a little hostel in the middle of those trees. But anyway, we're at 1/60th of a second, f11, ISO 320 to stop us going too low on our shutter speed. Gonna focus on these rocks in front and then do a focus for the mountain in the background. Well, that is the first shot. Here it is. Right, gonna try this in a vertical as well. Vertical may work a little better. I'm trying to keep that ladder in there. Again, focus on these rocks in the front and then focus on the mountain in the background. Second shot, same shot, different orientation. Let you guys pick. Oh, there's some wonderful light happening in the background right now. Wonderful. In fact, we're gonna adjust our composition. I'm gonna quickly adjust composition because the light on those mountains right now is really popping off. So, scrambling to make something here.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Can I ask a massive favour?
Sure.
With my phone, couldn't you take a photo?
Just doing a quick selfie shoot for that lady. Right, back to over. Getting this shot. The light's kind of gone a little bit. It is what it is. I think this is the composition. This is the composition everybody seems to get. Got the style of the wall going through the shot, Trifan, trees, lake. Simple. I mean, it's right there. Like I said, like millions of people have taken this shot. This photo is everywhere. If you just type in Ogwyn Valley, this photo will come up. But just because something's been photographed a million times, it doesn't mean you shouldn't get your version of it. I mean, after all, no one's gonna have the same camera setup as you, or the same lighting conditions or weather conditions. So your photo will be completely unique. So get your version. Anyway, we are f8, 1/100th of a second, ISO 320, focusing on the gate, and then we'll do a focus on the background, and then blend them together afterwards. there it is. That's my shot of the Ogwen Valley. Right, let's wait for the boys, me back up, and then head to our camping spot for tonight, and hopefully we get a little bit of a sunset. Maybe. Not hopeful, but the sun is doing something, so fingers crossed. So it turns out, after everything I just said about that being the shot, turns out it wasn't. And yes, I've just put my jumper on because it's getting cold standing around. But I was just walking around with the wide angle, and well, this is the composition. It's beautiful. Dare say it's almost perfect. Leading line of the wall, got this gate, long grasses, sty over the wall, path is a leading line, Trifan in the background, Llyn Ogwen, everything is perfect. So we are at 1/25 of a second, shooting at around 16mm, f13, ISO 100. Again, we will take a couple of exposures, 2-second timer. And I hope you guys like it as much as I do, because this is a rather tasty shot. Back with the boys. Heading for our camping spot tonight. The boys have taken a more direct route straight up. I'm taking a gentler route because I am very overloaded with gear. I've even left some stuff back in the car, but maybe one day I'll be mature enough to leave stuff behind, but for now, I'm my own worst enemy. Got to the spot. Views down towards the ocean, I think, beyond, far beyond. And then over here, Trifan, and here, Chris. Just finished setting up the tent. Just gonna chill out now, have some food, crack a beer with the boys, maybe take some photos, see what the weather does. Good spot this. Dinner tonight, salmon broccoli pasta, but I'm not seeing much pasta in there. Tim's making his, Chris, as always, is full on fire.
On multitasking, coffee on the go.
Look at all this crap. Yeah, so Sam's some dinner. Flew the drone around for a bit, but only some light now. And there's not really much happening in the sky, so I'm not sure if I'm going to take any photos, so maybe see you guys tomorrow. Oh, good morning everybody. Last night, just ended up having food and getting straight into bed. Fell asleep pretty quickly after yesterday, but I thought I'd get up this morning and see if there's anything happening with the light. And we had a pretty nice view heading out of that way, so I think I'm going to make this the last shot of the video. I'm shooting at 1/100th, f8, ISO 500. Oh, well, I actually slept really well. Bit of rain, bit of wind last night, but slept through most of it. Anyway, if that image worked, I'll pop it up on screen now. Right, I think I'm going to end the video there. Oh, not much planned today. I think we're going to go visit a waterfall, so might film, might not, but anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, see you later.